do something different. I've been wanting to go to another field and work on it, and I've mentioned that before, so that's what we're going to do. And we're taking this tractor because this one is faster. Looks like this one over here is ready to be harvested. So let's pop down here. Yep. Alright. Good show. So you're going to want to make sure that you park out of the way. Like this. You come over here. Interact with that. Then you tell it to start. Now it's going to show you we're going to get 5,567 for harvesting this small field, which is good. And if you do it within a certain amount of time, you'll get even more money. So that's even better. Okay, so we attach that. Just like if you were using your own, you unfold the combine. You lower the header, switch back to your combine, you turn it on, and then you just start working. Now the only thing is you cannot collect the grain that you do from these. I've tried that before. I've tried setting the pipe out. You can put the pipe out, but if you put a trailer under there, you're not going to collect anything from it. So apparently you can't acquire, or as some people may call it, steal, the NPC's product that they have, their produce. Also, if you look behind the ability to turn the swath off like that, so to make a pile that you can collect, you can't even do that on it. And you don't have to worry about trying to collect the corners, because you will most likely finish this mission before you have to come back and get that. So there's nothing to worry about there. So we're going to cut that mini-map back on. Excuse me. The mini-map also lets you look at your field that you're working on, and it can give you an idea about the size and shape of your field as you're working on it. So I like doing that because some of the fields are odd shaped, and if you forget that, you may be going along and realize, oh, I could have started this from a different direction or a different way. And so it kind of helps. Now in the top right, you're going to see the time like you normally do, where it says 15, but instead of the time it actually is in the game, this is a countdown timer. We have 15 minutes left now to finish this field. No worries. As long as you get started, you can usually finish it pretty quickly. Now in a situation like this, I will let the camera stay locked to the vehicle. As you can see here, it kind of lets you follow through, make sure that you're getting as much of it as you can, because the most you get within a single path, the quicker you can finish this mission. And you keep up with the progress of the mission. In the top left, where it's counting down the time, if you look to the right of that, it looks like a round green pie chart starting. The green is how much you've done, the gray is how much is left. So as we progress across this, it's going to start filling up with green even more. By the time we get almost completely finished with the field, it's going to be a whole green pie looking thing. Oh, it didn't stop backing up. This thing does have a lot of weight to it. If you look, the thing holds a whole lot. For some reason, all the NPCs, even whenever they don't need it, their harvesters will hold a lot. Now, one of the things you can do on your own map, if you want to keep circling around like I'm doing, you can make one pass and then come out here, and this will work on your own fields. You can make a path out through here, grab this on your corners as you go along, and then come back in for another straight pass. And it's still a whole lot quicker than going out, turning around, and coming back down the same side. It is so much quicker. It takes a whole lot off of your time, which is especially good when you're doing this because, like I mentioned, the time bonuses that you can get for this, the sooner you can get this done, the higher your time bonuses. Now, another thing you can do, which I'll show you at this corner up here, which will also help with your time, is you can pan out just a little bit more, which helps with me, and then whenever you get to the end, you turn off the header, or not the header, but the harvester, which allows you to speed up, and then you come back in with a fresh angle of attack. Activate it right before you get to it, and you're good to go. Now that does speed you up a bit, so keep in mind if you do that and you try to cut it real sharp, you can easily overcompensate. Another way of doing it is to get way out, like zoom way out like I do sometimes. But whew, if you do that, as you can see, it's best to not have the camera following it, because that'll really mess you up if you're not careful. This is one of the things I wanted to do. When I start back in another video for this, I may just pick up from here and just start doing this along the map. You can actually find out which ones, if you don't like to sow the field, if you don't like to cultivate it, plow it, fertilize it, harvest it, whichever ones you prefer not to do the most, you can actually look on your map to see which ones need what. Which I'll show you that in just a little bit. Now the harvester we start with can actually turn a bit sharper than this one, but it just can't take as big a bite, I don't think, as what this one can. Once I get it started on the long pass over there though, I'm gonna pull up the menu and show you what I was telling you about, how you can check to see which of these fields needs what done to them. Come on. And these bigger ones take a lot longer to stop, just like they would in real life. Okay. So that looks like it's going straight enough. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Ooh, come on. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to hop in here real quick. Oh, and it stopped it for me. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright, you go up here to where it says fruit types. You arrow to the right and it shows your growth. Dark blue cultivated, light blue plowed. The different stages of growing. Remove tops if they're ones that need the tops removed. Ready to harvest, withered, and these are ones that have already been harvested. So if you look on this map where we're at, which is right here, number 24, you'll see that it shows how much of it has already been finished. Now if we come in here, see, it doesn't show you on this map. So that's why it's good to look at the other map. You can find out which of the NPCs, like if all you like to do is just harvest, you don't like doing all the other work, then you can look and see which of the NPCs have harvesting that needs to be done. And then you just go to those fields and you just do the harvesting. So that helps out a lot. And when I do my roleplay, it's actually going to be kind of incorporated into that also. So I'm going to make that part of my role playing. Not necessarily the map itself, but how to find out which neighbors need my help, things like that. So this is a lot of fun. Beautiful sky, maps, everything. Just an amazing job on the game. Oops. Alright, there we go. Make this turn. So fast. Come on, back it up. There we go. Okay. So that's one of the things about wheat and stuff like this, where it's kind of hard to sit in the cabin and see what you have and haven't done. I like ones where, like with corn, you can sit like a row, where an opening for a row is, as a marker, and you can just line the front of it up with that and just go with it. Wheat isn't like that, grass isn't like that, although with grass you can have a better idea of where your mowing deck actually is hitting at, so that does help. And if you look at the top right where the little green pie is, my pie is almost filled up, which means I'm almost done with this job. When it finishes that little sliver that needs to be green, I am done and I will get paid. There we go. Alright, I got the 5,567 plus a bonus time of 1,300. So as you can see, this is a really good way of making money. We've just gone from around, I think it was $13,000 to $20,000. And so, just helping out. You can immediately go back there and request like another job there. And you can get them back, like just keep doing a job at that same place until you eventually get to where you are planting, like you're sowing everything, fertilizing it, and then you just wait until it grows up, and then you come back and you harvest the field for them, and you can just keep making money off of them, off of your neighbors in this game by doing this. This one right here, mission progress is not saved when saving or quitting. It saves that down at the very bottom, right down here. But you also get like this right here where it shows the thumbs up. You can fill this up, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they'll pay you more for the jobs. That's how much they pay you for. This is how large the area is, and this is how much you can buy the land for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop here, and we will, I will break up this video into multiple videos to make them all shorter in case you just want to watch smaller sizes of them. And I'm going to try and start doing that with all my videos if I have the time with all the others. Also, I'm going to be, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be doing a question and answer video soon. I'm going to be doing a role-playing video soon. As far as how quick I can get everything uploaded, that all depends on how fast I'm able to do the videos and how well my health is. So, good having everybody here. If you like my videos, feel free to hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, do so. You're more than welcome to do that. Leave comments, suggestions, anything like that. If you don't like the video, please drop a line down at the bottom and let me know what you don't like about it. I will see everybody later. Bye-bye.